Hello everyone, in this video I'll be showing you how I made this simple 12 volt power supply that's perfect for powering a computer fan or a small 12 volt DC motor. So first I'll show you the wiring for this project, and instead of me trying to explain it all to you, I've written a kind of odd wiring diagram and I'll show you through it. So first we have our 12 volt DC adapter with negative or positive and negative, and the negative runs directly to the on-off power switch, and then it comes out and runs to the Alligator Clip, the negative terminal on the Alligator Clip, and then that runs to the negative bolt or screw or bolt. Then that runs to the 470 ohm resistor for the 5mm green LED. Then the positive of the green LED runs to the screw, to the positive screw or bolt. Then that runs to the positive terminal on the Alligator Clip attachment. And then that completes the circuit back at the positive on the 12 volt adapter. So what that looks like in real life is the DC adapter right here. And as you can see, the positive goes to the positive on the LED, and the positive screw and the positive terminal on the Alligator clips for the Alligator clips, and the negative goes directly to the power switch, and then the other negative comes out the power switch. It runs to the negative screw, and this goes to the negative terminal on the Alligator clips. And from there, from the screw, I have it running to the resistor that's covered in heat shrink so you can't see it, and then the LED. Now before we go on, the Alligator clip attachment isn't necessary, but it's very helpful if you use Alligator clips in your experiments. To build the body of the power supply, I used some 1/4 inch plywood, and I cut it to the right size on the bandsaw, and I didn't really want to use screws to hold it together, so I used some hot glue, and it doesn't look very clean, but it works. Now to power the power supply, you need a transformer that plugs into the wall like this, that converts the 120 volt AC to the 12 volt DC needed for this power supply. And it also needs to have the jack that plugs into the DC adapter here. Now I've gone ahead and plugged the transformer into the wall, and the adapter is plugged in here. And if we turn the power switch on, you can see the LED lights up to let you know that the power is on. And first, I'll wire up this this computer fan and show you what it looks like when it's running. Now, to wire up wires like this, I'll use the 2 screws. And for me, I know that the negative is on this side and the positive is on this side on both of these, so I don't get them confused. But it probably wouldn't be a bad idea to label them so you don't short anything out or something like that. So I'll take the negative here and wire it. First I'll turn it off, and I'll wire it to the negative screw here. Then the positive goes into the positive screw here. And if we flip the switch, the fan starts running, and we get the full power needed to power this fan. Now if we take these wires out, I'll show you what it looks like to use the Alligator clips. So for the alligator clips, I'm using a yellow and a red alligator clip, and I'll plug the yellow into the negative and red into the positive. And I have it hooked up to this small brushless motor with a fan on it. And it gets the full 12 volts needed to power the motor. So as you can hopefully see, this is a very handy thing to have around, and I'll definitely find more uses for it in the future. But you might be saying, well, it's only 12 volts DC, and lots of stuff needs a lower or higher voltage to get powered by something like this. And that's where a potentiometer comes in. But unfortunately, I don't know how to use one of these yet. So if you do know how to use one of these, please let me know in the comments down below, and how I can wire it into here to be able to control the voltage. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you on the next Exceptional Ideas video.